But I'm wondering, you said that there was financing already attached.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that financing come from?
It's the angel investor.
Okay.
And coincidentally, her name is Angeline.
Okay, all right.
So she.
It's a good name for an angel.
Yeah. she sourced the financing 100% by
Great.
herself. So.
Did you entertain at some point attaching sponsorship or going out to try to get sponsorship for it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the dream of
Sure.
everyone. And we have a relationship with a sponsor on it, although they're more of marketing and sort of publicity help right now. I think that, obviously, and that's one of the cool things about working with online projects is because they end up breaking off, if you do get a sponsor, they end up breaking off pieces of your project and then spreading it everywhere. They'll use it on their site. It'll be found under a different article just because of the subject matter. Fans of that product will then start looking at your project. The problem is, and that's what's going on right now, is that Madison Avenue, your traditional companies haven't quite figured out how to use the internet and to use that marketing. There was a time, a couple of years ago where YouTube seeded a bunch of money and they created all these projects and a lot of money flowed in, but people didn't really know how to quantify the results. Or like, did it work? Did we get, fans based on sponsoring? And lately, I've found, because I also do 2 other web series that are very successful, that the targeted audience, like if you get somebody who likes, let's say, a teen pop band, and you end up working with them, that teen pop band can guarantee to deliver, teenagers, a certain age, men, women, or girls or boys, and the companies can then say, look, if we have a weak point in, girls 12 to 18, then we know if we work with this one band and do a series with them that will reach those girls. And so now it's becoming more of a targeted marketing strategy where a sponsor will be able to come on and say, I'm looking to shore up my, boys 25 to 35, where can I go? And they can turn to a show like Video Game High School, which is an incredibly successful show with, that age range. Or if you look at somebody like PewDiePie that runs, his video game, vlog or episodes. If you're a video game company, you're going to want to go for him because video game consumers are on that. And one of the cool things about Citadopes is, when Brian and Ben, decided to shift the focus and make it a lot about the pharmaceutical sale of marijuana, a light bulb went off in my head, and I said, well, talk about a targeting marketing strategy. If we can hook our wagon to what's going on in Colorado and what's going on in Washington State and Oregon, there's no one marketing that right now. So the idea that we could work hand in hand with either a pharmaceutical company or with a chain of grow factories or even with a paraphernalia or paper company, there's a lot out there. I feel like it's a market that's sitting there that they're not doing any marketing right now. I don't know if they can do an ad on television. I don't know if they can run an ad in a newspaper, but they can sponsor our show and get the word out. So we're kind of offering a solution to a marketing problem is the way to look at it from the producer standpoint.